Good afternoon. We're Gary Bottle Co. and we're here today to inform you about our company and why we're the perfect investment in today's society. We're an Australian-based all-natural boxed water company using seaweed plastic as an alternative to regular plastic. Plastic bottles contribute to 30 million tonnes of plastic waste used, which end up in garbage dumps near the ocean, landfill, and overflow and become harmful to the environment. The pre-bottled water market is still saturated with environmentally toxic and wasteful plastic bottles. This is why we've decided it's time to change this trend with the introduction of our 100% natural and compostable pre-bottled water. In Australia, 73% of consumers are following the trend of changing their consumption habits in order to reduce the impact on the environment, which is where our bottle comes in. I will now pass you on to my colleague Yen, who will give you a further in-depth look into our company and highlight why we are the ideal product to invest in.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to start off by putting out a problem that our society and environment are currently facing, that is plastic consumption. Based on statistics, 26 billion water plastic bottles are produced annually, and these bottles ends up in garbage dump near the ocean or the landfill, which aren't able to decompose. So my team and I introduced you Gary Bottle Co. We are inspired to create an all-natural boxed water bottle using seaweed plastic as an alternative to regular plastic for the market. We believe in pure, sustainable, and choosing better. This is an overview of our product. The product itself is made out of 100% paper and cardboard. We also use seaweed plastic as a protective layer and as well as the drinking tube. As for the packaging for our product, we will be using seaweed plastic film wrap and cardboard for each delivery. So our product believed to bring positive impact to the sustainable development goals, focusing on goal 12, responsible consumption and production, as our products is 100% recyclable and it has a lesser impact on the environment. As for goal 14, life below ocean, our seaweed-based boxed water bottle decomposes naturally and help to achieve a trash-free ocean. Next, our company will be using the fortified forces for our industry analysis. Firstly, the threat of new entrants of competitors is low at this point, as there are many competitors that are already established in the industry, as it will be costly for new competitors to enter the market. Next, it will be the bargaining powers of buyers. It is relatively low at this point, as there's limited sustainable option water bottle available in the market at this point. Next, it will be the bargaining power of suppliers. For our company, for our seaweed, it is high, as there's only few seaweed farms in Australia. However, for the box bottle, the supplier bargaining is low, as there's plenty of substitutes available in the market. Next, it will be the threat of substitute. It is relatively high at this point, as there's established companies such as Coke and Pepsi. They have the capital and innovation to produce sustainable bottles to compete in the market, as well as people trusting tap water can be a potential threat as well. And lastly, it will be the degree of rivalry. Our company has differentiated ourselves as a 100% sustainable and biodegradable product offered in the market. Thus, the rivalry will be low. Before launching our products, we'll be using the PESTEL framework for our macro analysis. For the political aspect, it will be the rise of political concern from the government, as they have already imposed a ban for plastic bags. However, our company has met the requirements for the political concerns. As for the economic, it will be exchange rate, as it will affect our business revenue from supplying and manufacturing goods from countries out of Australia, as well as the consumer spending in Australia at its high, especially towards environmental friendly items. For social culture, it will be the trends that is in Australia. However, in Australia, they are more sustainable conscious. As for technology, it will be the current technology in research and development that helps our company innovative plastic by using seaweed, as well as the social media platform that help us to promote ourselves. As for the legal, it will be the law and regulation to meet on the IBWA, that is FDA, EPA, and the Australian Water Guideline to ensure safe and good quality water. As for the economic, it will be our company moving towards participating in initiative to make the world plastic free by 2025. Here we have the perceptual map analysis for competitor analysis. It is measured by the brand and quality and the price. So the competitors for our company, Gary Bottle Co., is Thank You Water, Just Water, Carton & Co., and Box Water. Our product, Gary Bottle Co., is selling at $250, and the establishment is in Australia, and our product is natural seaweed box water, and it is sustainable.
The Gary Bottle will identify its target market through psychographic segmentation, which will allow us to more effectively market to our key audience through conducting various focus groups and consumer surveys. We've identified our main target market as men and women who are concerned about the environment and they are self-aware about their own environmental impact. They're often trying to make more sustainable changes in their lives, and the Gary Bottle will provide this. Though it's 100% compostable materials and low carbon footprint, the Gary Bottle is a better alternative than other products currently being offered on the market. A SWOT analysis has been created in order to allow us to better identify the strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats that we face as a company. It's important to plan for the future and gradually build upon the strengths and opportunities of a SWOT analysis and minimize the perceived threats and weaknesses. We've identified the current strengths being that we have an innovative product. However, weaknesses that we face is lack of range and intense competition in the water bottle market. As a company, we've conducted a four-piece analysis that highlights the key areas that need to be addressed to see a successful product being marketed to the public. The four-piece marketing covers price, product, place, promotion of the Gary Bottle. Our product is the first 100% compostable water bottle made from thin seaweed plastic encased in paper. The Gary Bottle will be found across all shelves of every major supermarket and will be available for strangers to purchase for $2.50. The Gary Bottle will be advertised to consumers through an extensive social media campaign, as well as a PR campaign to help get the message out about the environmental benefits of the bottle. The Gary Bottle is like nothing else in the market. The bottle is a streamlined design that features a major innovation in the water bottle industry. This is a result of the current environmental damage caused by water bottles. Every second, 22,000 water bottles are bought, yet only 7% are used. The Gary Bottle is founded to solve this problem with its 100% compostable design, allows for the bottle to return to the earth without causing environmental damage. This means that our bottle will stand out amongst its competitors due to its unique design and environmentally friendliness. The marketing position of the Gary Bottle Co. is that with the most environmentally friendly bottle on the market, with its 100% compostable design, it can return to the earth without creating too much CO2 damage to the environment. The Gary Bottle is different from our competitors who are trying to reduce Australia's plastic waste. This allows us to position ourselves in the minds of consumers as the most eco-friendliest bottle on the Australian market. However, to stay in this position, we must continue a marketing campaign to reinforce this in our target audience mind. This is why we've decided to use a differentiation business strategy. This will allow us to be viewed by the consumer as a unique product.
Everyone, today I am going to present about the financial part of the business. For a startup, we will have angel investors to financially support the business with $900,000. The business will also partner with Australia's Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisations, which can provide funds up to $50,000. Furthermore, the business would have to be registered by the ASIC, which is required by the government. Also, we may need to develop a website and application for the business, which is costly but necessary because it helps to generate capital efficiency as well as labor. The rental cost will depend on land size, buildings, and location. So we decided to pick a location in Melbourne. Also, the business estimates 10 to 20 full-time employees to be hired with a contract for at least 2 years. In addition, we decided not to join any membership because it is not necessary for the first year startup business. As for the payback period, I have calculated for approximately in a year. The company would have a return of cash flow of $2.3 million, which indicate high profitability. And for the return of investment, the business will have about 21.67%, which is a positive figure, indicate a net return exceed the total cost. Moving on, the idea is new, so more customers will tend to buy, and let's say if increased by 1% of its revenue per month, making the gross profits of $3 million at the end of a year. Then the net profits for the first year is about $200,000 after less expense. As new competitors will be expected to enter the market, about 12% will be annual growth rate. Lastly, the raw material will cost for $1.46 and the selling price will be at $2.50, leaving $1.04 as gross profit. A graph depicted a breakdown analysis for over 5 years. So fixed cost is $2.9 million and the break-even point is $6.9 million. After more than a year, the sales exceed the total cost, which shows a positive figure and also indicate a profit. Thank you for your time, and I will pass this to the next person. Thank you.
There are 5 major stakeholders here at Gary Bottle Co. that we would like to inform you about today. We'll be discussing how they fit into our values and complying with the 10 principles of the United Nations Global Impact. These stakeholders are employees, owners, customers, suppliers, and shareholders. For employees, we have set and clear working arrangements, including working hours per week, break entitlements, and overtime entitlements. These employees are allowed to have freedom within their beliefs and religion, which in order creates and establish a culture of inclusion. For owners, they will conduct an environmental impact assessment every 6 months, as well as comply with all anti-corruption policies set by our company. For customers, there will be a 2-way communication portals in order for customers to bring up any points or queries that they have with our company or any other related matter. For suppliers, we believe in only using local suppliers who adhere to Australian working rights and the Code of Conduct for Human Rights. Regular checks on suppliers will be done to ensure that no company slips through the gaps. If one does, then this could show our company supports unhumane human rights, which we do not. Thus, we take this very seriously. For shareholders, there will be policies in place to ensure that the business adheres to the principles which will protect the business against any bad press relating to consumer boycotts, thus in turn protecting the value of their shares. For a more in-depth look into the stakeholders and what we expect, we have a full report available on our website. In conclusion, we're the eco-friendliest bottled water in Australia. The industry analysis has us in a safe position. The competitor analysis shows us in prime position. We are a unique product with nothing else like us on the market, and angel investors expect to see a return on their investment within a year. As you can see, this is a great investment opportunity and you won't regret it. Thank you. Good night.